Well, I feel like what we've been able to do with the show is really, I think, expand the interest in the sport, in the sense that you're getting to see the people behind the fights and what their lives are really like, which I think, once you dig into it, you start to understand that they're just like anybody else. They live their life a little bit more on the edge. It's a little bit more of an extreme lifestyle, but they're still worried about feeding their family, taking care of their loved ones, surviving, and making it. I think we're bringing fans to the show that aren't necessarily fans of the sport. You know what I mean? I think that was a big aim of the show, is that I wanted to do a family drama set in this world, again, so that people could understand that so much of what this sport is about is not just what you see in the promotions and on the pay-per-view events. There's a whole life and a whole world underneath that I think is, again, just very reflective of the human struggle, and I think that's drawn in a lot of people who aren't necessarily, wouldn't necessarily consider themselves MMA fans, or maybe didn't know that they would be interested in it. We've been very lucky to be embraced by the community, which is really the thing that I wanted the most, was that when we made the show, I wanted to honor them. I wanted to make sure that not only the stories that we told were real and we didn't pull any punches, but when we portrayed the fights and the life in the gym, that it all felt real. So we worked very hard to make it feel authentic, and I think they appreciate it. I think a lot of fighters have seen their personal stories reflected on the show. A number of them talked to me about that, and so that's a great honor. And even when we go to a UFC fight, when I'm with the actors, I get stopped, all the time, and just seeing people's reaction to the show feels really good. It's gratifying.